Hello guys, hi, how are you today? I hope great. Today it's a very interesting topic and I hope you enjoy the conversation. And if you have any experience or if you have had stories about this particular topic, please drop it in the comment section. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yes, let's dive into the video. Today I'll be talking about a topic. I think while researching about the topic, I did not really find people talking about it, probably from the not African per se, but from the West African setting. So people who come from West Africa in general. I saw a lot of video from people from South Africans, but West Africans, I didn't really see much video. So that's why I'm here to talk about such topics as well. Today I'll be talking about black tax. I don't know if you've heard about it before, if it's something that is conversant to you, but today it's going to be more like a, should I say, an educational video, and in addition just more like a little experience here and there about the conversation. So I hope you enjoy it. My notepad is here in front of me, so I'll be looking here once in a while to get my point across to you guys. Okay, so what is black tax? Black tax is a financial support many young professionals provide for their families after securing a good job, after securing that job which you've been, battling your life to get, after going for interviews, after struggling, and now before getting that job, probably you have a lot of debts you have to pay back. But the fact that you got that job, that professional job, that stable job, it has now become an unconscious, should I say an unconscious, or an unspoken obligation for you to now cater for the welfare of your family, most times your family members. And what's the background? Actually, it's a global concept where so many people have this unwritten financial responsibilities put on their shoulders just because they have secured themselves a good job, or just because they've moved to a different geographical environment or area or country, where the family members now feel, okay, this member of ours is no longer in the, should I say, the poverty zone. He has elevated, or she has elevated herself, and now she's well capable. It doesn't matter if you have responsibilities yourself, but you're capable to cater for that family's welfare. And that's basically what black tax is about, because tax, as you know, is something that you have to pay for. It's not voluntarily, you get me? You have to pay your tax. In your country where you live, you definitely pay tax, because if you don't, the government will come for you one day. Just be rest assured. So that's basically the crux of the whole theme. So if you're not familiar with this topic, you'll be asking, but how does black tax now manifest in our families, or should I say African families? And it's quite simple. You don't need to crack your head to know, oh, this is actually black tax. No, the fact that you are now the so to say the breadwinner of the family, you might actually pay school fees, you would pay for the hospital bills of your parents, you would cater for the monthly feeding sometimes, most times. You would start putting money aside for things that have basically nothing to do with you, because now you're well to do, in quotes, you're well to do. So, and then when they talk about, oh, the family needs a house where everybody can come together, everybody will be looking at you because now you're the breadwinner of the family, and that means you got to you have to shake body, as Nigerians will call it. So you have to bring out some cash as well. And if you are not careful, you find yourself falling deeper and deeper into debt because you have to take care of your family. And it wouldn't make sense in the long run because you're not doing something that would help you at the end of the day. You're doing something that will benefit the other person but put you in more danger. I personally have, should I say I've experienced that a little bit. Yes, I would say that I've experienced the black tax, maybe not in the extreme, but I have definitely experienced black tax because being the first daughter of the family, at some point, some years back, there were things that I just had to put on my shoulders financially because I was the one, I think, working more and earning more at that time. So everybody was basically looking at me, and you know what that means. You cannot say, oh, I cannot help. Oh no, I have something else to do. But thank God for the type of family I came from, though. It wasn't drastic. It wasn't entitlement mentality. It wasn't that entitlement mentality kind of a thing where if you don't put it, everybody's like, but you know you have to. You have to. You don't have to, but if you can, you should. But there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure, emotional pressure, that comes with being the breadwinner of your family. Normally, the breadwinner of the family is supposed to be the parents now. Let's put it the parents, no man, no woman, but the parents. But if the parents ain't the breadwinner of the family, then obviously the kids becomes the breadwinner of the family. And then there is an obligation that you have to take up the responsibility which your parents were unable to, cover. And one of the struggle, one of the burden, one of the impact is the financial burden. There is definitely financial burden that is attached to you being the breadwinner of your family. As a professional, you now struggle to balance their needs and your needs, and sometimes you have to put your needs at the back burner just so your family or your friends are in good hands or are taken care of, and that can be a lot of pressure. What about the delayed life goals? You have goals, you have things you want to use money for in the coming few years, but because of the fact that you have to be taking care of your parents or your family on a steady note, and you are not even saving your own goals, you have to put them aside for the moment, and that can delay your own goals. It can delay your future plans. It can delay so many things. And what about the mental stress, the mental effect, the fact that you are always guilt tripped? Yes, guilt tripped. You are stressed. By the time your salary enters your pocket, you're thinking, okay, what are the things I need to, quickly, get off my plate? And before the month end, all your money is gone. All you've worked for the whole month, the previous month before, it's gone, because you are the one in charge of every other person's need. And it's not a good thing. It's not a good space to find yourself. A lot of parents, a lot of kids are in such situations, and it can be stressful. It can be depressing sometimes, because the unfortunate thing is nobody cares about how you're doing. In most cases, nobody cares about how you feel. Nobody cares about how burdensome this burden is on you. Everybody is just concerned about, oh, we are expecting a particular amount of money this month from our beloved breadwinner, and he or she is going to take care of our needs. Nobody is asking, are your own needs met? And that's not good. One of the benefits, I would say, for someone who is more like the breadwinner of the family, one of the benefits or the pros of always catering for your family members is the fact that it gives you a sense of, responsibility. The fact that you're fulfilled to see that your siblings, your friends, your family members are well taken care of, they lack nothing, and they are in good hands. But the cons about that is the fact that sometimes you don't end up saving anything. You are now in financial debt because of the fact that you have this family responsibility to carry. How should you navigate through this situation? If you're in a situation where you have a family, Joel, aufhören jetzt bitte. If you're in a situation where you have a family, you have to always careful. This is what you have to do. You have to set boundaries respectfully, though. You have to set boundaries. You have to bring out, your plan, your financial plan, to say, okay, I know we have a lot of needs in the family, but this is what I can afford monthly. And when you set boundaries in that regard, you are not going to damage the relationship. Depending on the family you're coming from, because there's some families, when you set such boundaries when it comes to do with money, you have crossed the line. They're going to cut you off like this. But you just have to know the type of family you're in, the type of family you're from. Set boundaries. Tell them, okay, I understand the situation of the family. I know I'm here to help you, to support you, but now we have to do it differently so that I don't also experience burnout, financial burnout, in the name of, taking care of you guys. And you have to set that boundary. You have to tell them, this is what I will be able to give monthly, and monthly for the support of whatever needs that might come from this family. And you also make it clear that if the money is spent and there are extra needs coming, they have to wait till the next month. That boundary has to be clear. And then you encourage those who are able to work to go get some jobs. Encourage them to go get some jobs. Those who can work with their hands, those who can work with their mouth, those who can work with their brain, they should go work. They should go work. Nobody should sit at home idle and expect you at the end of the month to bring money for them. So that is also very important. That's how you gradually set boundaries that would help you, to also be financially stable at the end of the day. You encourage them to go into business. For those who are interested in business, you can help them. You can enable them with, the financial support they need in that regard. But let them get something doing that would also help, and that is also a form of, supporting your family. You don't have to always be putting money in, whereas you know that there is nothing coming out from it. For those who are also able, you educate them. Education is very important. Send them to school. Let them go learn a skill if it's something they want to do. And that's how you empower the family, so that they are able to, at the end of the day, fend for themselves. That's the most important thing, because you don't want to be the only one that would be called on morning, afternoon, and night when there is a little thing that needs settling. I'm going to end on this positive note. I totally recognize the beauty of family support. I love it. I love when families are together. I love when families, do things together. I love when families support each other. It's very important. You cannot say you're in a family and you get no support from that family. I think that's negating the aim or the goal of being in a family, where you have support, where you have, encouragement, where you have whatever support that you may need per time. And also the importance of African culture. African culture, we are big on supporting each other, helping each other, and that should not, be taken away from us. But at the same time, in such a case, in such a situation where you cannot help it as the breadwinner of the family, you have to put certain boundaries, lay certain boundaries down for everyone to understand your own point of view, because if you cannot, set those boundaries, people are going to set the boundaries for you, and that's on period. And the important thing is to be able to do this respectfully. Is to be able to do this respectfully. You understand? You don't want to be disrespectful to your parents or to your siblings, because you're now the one who is bringing in the money, bringing in the cash. You don't want to do that. You want to be very respectful regardless of wherever God has placed you, higher than they are financially and the rest. And yeah, that's basically my few points. I know that this might not be, it might not be a topic that is very popular to certain cultures, but for the African culture, whether directly or indirectly, I know this is a very popular topic. It's a very popular topic. So I would encourage you viewers to please share in the comment section, share your experience, share your opinions. Have you experienced that before? Do you have someone who has experienced that, and what was the experience like? I would love to engage with you guys in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please share, comment, subscribe, and let us grow together. Wishing you a blessed day, a blessed week, and God bless you. Bye.